Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to another insightful ChatGPT conversation. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic for everyone who is active on social media, creates content, teaches online, runs a business or even wants to build a strong professional identity. How consistency build your online reputation. In today's digital world, having talent or knowledge is important, but it is not enough. People remember those who have consistency to provide value, communicate professionally, and remain active over time. Whether you post educational content, share your professional experience, create videos, write articles, or engage with your audience, consistency can gradually build trust and credibility. So today I will ask ChatGPT a series of questions to understand. So my first question is, what does consistency mean, and when it comes to building an online reputation, why is it important?
Hang on a sec. Walaikum assalam. That's an excellent first question. Consistency in online reputation means showing up regularly with these same standards, values, and quality. It's important because people trust what they see repeatedly. If you post valuable, accurate content often, people begin to see you as reliable and credible. That builds authority over time. And it's not only about posting, but staying true to a tone and message so people know what to expect. That predictability is what gradually shapes a strong, memorable reputation online.
How does consistency sharing valuable content help people recognize and remember online?
When you share valuable content on a steady basis, people start to associate your name or profile with that particular kind of value. It's repetition plus usefulness. Each post reinforces the last one, and over time, that rhythm makes you more recognizable. People know what to expect, which makes them more comfortable trusting you and remembering you when it matters.
How does consistency build trust with an online audience?
Trust comes when your audience sees that you show up reliably with useful information and professional behavior. No big gaps, no sudden shifts in tone or values, and accurate, honest content. Over time, that steady pattern makes people feel safe relying on you because you've proven through repetition that you follow through.
Can you give some example?
Sure. Let's say you're a teacher who posts short tips every week. Same style, clear explanations, and you answer questions kindly. After a couple of months, students start to expect that format and tone, and they trust that you'll keep delivering without drama or bait and switch. Now, contrast that with someone who posts every day for 2 weeks, then disappears for a month. That inconsistency makes it harder for people to rely on or even remember.
Can you explain in detail?
Checking, give me a second. Sure. Think of trust like compound interest. Each consistent positive interaction adds to a sense of reliability. For example, if you publish one clear, accurate video every week and engage politely in the comments, your audience learns to expect quality. Over months, they feel confident that you'll show up again with something useful. Contrast that with irregular posting or changing topics constantly. Even if you're knowledgeable, the audience doesn't get that reliable rhythm. So trust is slower to form. Consistency signals professionalism and commitment, which is what people lean on when deciding who to believe or recommend.
How consistency helps establish someone as an expert or authority in their field?
When you demonstrate up regularly with accurate, relevant content, people start to see a record of expertise, not just a single lucky post. Over time, that pattern signals that you know your stuff. Then others begin referencing your work, tagging you, or recommending you. That social proof, plus your track record, turns consistency into authority. It's like a drum beat that quietly says, I'm here, I know this, and you can count on it.
What role does consistency play in creating a strong professional brand on platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram?
It shapes recognition and clarity. Consistency in visuals, tone, and posting rhythm helps people instantly recognize your content in a crowded feed. It also communicates that you're serious and reliable. People trust professionals who look and sound steady over time, not random bursts of activity. So you become memorable, you reduce confusion about what you offer, and each platform reinforces the other instead of feeling disconnected. That unified presence is what turns a profile into a brand.
What happens to our online reputation when we post actively for a few days and then disappear for several weeks?
It usually weakens. Those gaps make audiences unsure if you're reliable or still active. The algorithm also tends to favor consistent activities, so long absences can reduce your visibility when you do post. But it's not hopeless. If life interrupts, reintroduce yourself, explain what's changed, and get back into a rhythm. Consistency isn't about perfection, but showing commitment over the long run. Audiences usually forgive breaks if you return with clarity and honest communication.
Can you give some practical example of how teacher, student, professional, or business owner can use consistency to improve their online reputation?
Sure, a teacher could post a short weekly tip with the same clean visual style, like Monday Math Minute, same look, same tone, and reply to questions consistently. For students, maybe you share your project progress every Friday in the same clear format, even if it's small updates. Over time, people see you as reliable. A business owner could post customer stories and product updates on a predictable schedule, same tone, same quality, and answer comments professionally. That steady rhythm builds familiarity, and familiarity is what makes people trust you online.
How can someone remain consistent when they have limited time or many other responsibilities?
Pick a sustainable minimum, like one post a week. Batch create when you can, reuse formats that work, and don't chase every platform trend. Consistency is more about reliability than volume. A single thoughtful update each week can do more for your reputation than bursts of random posting. Make it doable, then stick to it. That's how long term trust actually builds.
What type of content should we constantly share if our goal is build credibility rather than simply increase followers?
Share content that demonstrates expertise, like practical how to posts, case studies, or breakdowns of common mistakes in your field. Show your process, explain why something works, and be transparent about trade offs. That kind of substance builds credibility more than chasing viral trends. Mix in thoughtful reflections on what you're learning or improving, and keep the tone steady and professional. It's less about flashy volume and more about usefulness and clarity. That's what keeps people coming back and referring others.
From now onward, keep answer to minimum 10-20 seconds, okay?
Got it. Short answers from
How
here.
can responding to comment messages and audience question consistently strengthen our online relationship?
It shows you listen, people feel seen, trust grows, and conversations turn into relationships.
What are some common mistakes people make when trying to become consistent online?
Posting bursts, then disappearing, copying trends without adding their own voice, or overextending and burning out. Another one is chasing too many platforms at once instead of mastering one or two that fit their audience. Consistency is about sustainable patterns, not intensity.
Can consistency help us build an online reputation if someone has previously been inactive or inconsistent? If so, how?
Yes, start small and reset expectations. Pick one platform, post reliably on a simple schedule, reintroduce your focus, and engage in the comments consistently. Over a few months, people see the steady rhythm and begin trusting the new pattern, not the old gaps.
Can you give us simple 30-day consistency strategy for improving our online reputation?
Checking? Sure. Week 1, optimize your profile and post one valuable intro. Week 2, share 2 or 3 short educational posts and reply to every genuine comment. Week 3, post a real example or lesson learned. Week 4, review what worked, keep that rhythm, and engage regularly. Focus on quality, realistic scheduling, and audience interaction. By day 30, you'll have a stronger, more credible presence.
Thank you, ChatGPT. The key lesson is simple. We don't need to be perfect and we don't need to post every hour. We need to provide value, constantly communicate authentically, and keep showing up. Thank you, everyone, for watching this conversation. Keep learning, keep creating, keep sharing value, and most importantly, stay consistent. Allah Hafiz.
So, well said. Allah Hafiz.